A very warm welcome to you and welcome to this new tutorial where we are going to be learning how to use Google Trends for dropshipping products. With Google Trends, you are able to get products that are trending in the country that you reside in, or you can also check for trends in other places. To get to Google Trends, you simply get to trends.google.com, and I will be leaving that link in the description of this video. For instance, you notice in terms of what is trending in where I'm located, you notice we have Shamrock Rovers currently trending. And then if I click on trending now, on Tuesday 27th today, 2023, you notice trending here, we have Jurian Timber, we have Shamrock Rovers, Odwall's impeachment. Down here, we have what was trending a day before, Eid al-Adha, we have Finance Bill 2023, and the issue about the public holiday and all this. So Google Trends gives you all the trends that have been there. We can go up to Sunday. You notice the world marathon winner was trending, Eliud Kipchoge, and then I can see all that. But now, how can I use Google Trends for drop shipping? Google Trends will help you to know which goods are trending at a certain time. And because with Google Trend, you can get the past details, you are also able to make informed decisions depending on the products that are trending. So to use Google Trends, you simply go to trends.google.com and then you search for what you want here. So for instance, let me say I want to search an issue with sweaters, which is a clothing. I select on that. So you notice from my current location, this is the trend that I'm getting, but this doesn't look so clear because of the settings up here. For instance, this is in the past 1 day. So I can change this, click on that past 1 day, and then change for the last 90 days. So you notice now I have a more clearer graph of the trend in terms of the sweaters. So you notice it goes up and comes down. And again, like for this part, which was the highest, that was June 21st. This is actually a cold month. The whole of June, you notice from here, it has quite remained relatively high here. Unlike here, April, where you notice the low was too much. So now that is for the past 90 days. So if now I want to deal in sweaters, this Google Trends will be able to show me the trend on this. However, I can also change this. Instead of my location, I'll go worldwide. So I'll click on that and click on worldwide, because a product like sweater may be dependent on the region. So you notice now I get a different graph here worldwide for the past 90 days. Let me do for the past 7 days so that I can see the trend. So you notice this is our trend for the past 7 days. The sweaters here, the sweater demand has been on the rise here. So this means possibly worldwide we are having a season of cold, and so many people may need the sweaters here. And so with Google Trends, I'm able now to say maybe the best time to sell sweaters is now, and this season was not the best worldwide. But remember, this is just in the past 7 days. So to make it better, I prefer to put it maybe in a span of 3 months to just have the exact trend. So you notice that trend. It is actually on the downfall, but you notice it's peaking. But again, depending on the weather, this may either go up or down. And if I put for the last 12 months, so that I can see a whole year, you will notice the trend here. You'll notice that around here for December is the highest. November and December, it is the highest time for the demand or for the sweaters to be trending. So that tells me for 1 year, the trending part was around December. So if now I look for several years in a row, if I do for the past 5 years, I'll click on that, change here to the past 5 years. So you notice a certain trend. We have lows, up, low, up, low, up. So if I go to the up here, you notice if I go to the up here, this was December 2018, around December 9th to 15th, 2019. If I look for the next app here, you notice it was still December again, but now 2019, the month of December. The app here in 2019 again was December 6th to 12th, 2020. If I go to 2021, you notice again the high for the sweater was still December. And then if I go for 2022, the high again was December 2022. So if now I want to be dealing in sweaters, if I want to be drop shipping sweater, you notice that the best season is December. The lows here again, like for this one, was June. If I select this one, that was June again, the low, June 28th. Another low here, June 20th, and another low here, June 19th. So I'm able to get this data for the past 5 years. And with that, I'm able now to decide that I'll be dealing in pullovers for this month. Is when I'll be having enough stock for December. And then for around June, I'll possibly be at the minimum. Now, another thing we can do here is that I can compare sweater and another thing. I simply click on compare. Let me compare sweaters and pants or trousers. Let me just call them trousers, clothing, so that I can now have a comparison of the two. So you now notice our graph has changed. We are still in the past 5 years. So you notice the sweaters search demand goes up and down. It's the blue one, up and down, up and down. On the other side, the red one, which represents trousers, is actually on the high most of the time. You notice it's just on top of the sweaters. This tells me then, if I want to deal in either sweaters or pants, then the best one would be pants or trousers that are necessary or that are on high search throughout the year. And I can actually combine that with, at such a time as this, once we say December, I make sure I have pants or trousers and pullovers. Here I'll have my pants and pullovers. You notice the graph goes up almost at the same time here and here again. So the highs for December, when we had the highest search for trousers, was also the highest search for sweaters. Again here in 2020, the highest search was in December for both sweaters and trousers. Again, the highest search here was for sweater and for trousers was around November and December there. Then I'll come here and do the same and check on the same. So therefore, with Google Trends, I'm already able to make a choice between sweaters and trousers, and I can even compare with a third good here. For instance, let me type on shoes. I just search on that to just see a comparison. So you notice something again. With the shoes, the demand is even higher than that of the trousers and the sweaters. So the shoes are always on the high, but you still notice the same trend we talked about. The highs here around December are still high for the shoes. The highs here for the trousers and pants are still again high for the shoes. And you notice that is the trend. That gives you an idea about the best months to do the trading on, maybe in terms of clothing. But remember, you're just comparing one item, clothing items here, but you can also do for other things. Now, with that satisfaction, I notice that the trousers are selling. Again, I can go back to my Google and just type here trousers. And you notice now I get the trousers here in different places where the trousers are being sold and their prices. For instance, if I check on the first site here for Jumia, and then you notice I only search for trousers, but I still get the shoes here and other accessories. So let me look for these trousers, for the pants, the first one here. So here they are, plus their prices. So if now I want to deal in that using Jumia, at least I'm now able even to know the prices that is dealing in that. If I want to deal with that in Alibaba, I can check all that again from that. And so that is how you use trends for drop shipping. I hope this has been helpful. Kindly like this video, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.